Welcome back, everybody. Thank you. One last housekeeping item. For better viewing of our processional of the graduates, we ask that you please remain seated at this time. We will now begin the commencement ceremony.
Good evening. I'm Hera Charlier, president here at Central Lakes College, and I'm so pleased to welcome you to the 2023 Central Lakes College Brainerd Campus Career and Technical Education Commencement Ceremony. Please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight under ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's record, almost bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, CLC Raider Jazz Collective and Choir, directed by Jonathan LaFlamme and Preston Weber. And thank you to tonight's flag bearer, Lucas Fisher. In follow-up to our national anthem, we want to thank all CLC employees and students who serve or who have served in the armed forces. Our military graduates are recognizable today by the red, white, and blue Patriot cord that they wear. Please join me in a round of applause to thank all the men and women who have served our country. Graduation is a time for celebration. For our graduates, it's a celebration of accomplishment and new beginnings. For our employees, it's a celebration of student success. And for families and friends, it's an opportunity to recognize the achievement of a son, a daughter, a relative, or a special friend. Tonight, let's start by welcoming the many people who have come together to honor our graduates. Angelina Schultz is the Brainerd Campus Student Senate President here today. Tracy Kleckel Jimenez, German and Spanish instructor and the 2023 Board of Trustees Outstanding Educator. Mark Johnson, Interim Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. Rebecca Kent Ellebrocht, Dean of the Brainerd Campus Career and Technical Education Programs and Grants. And tonight we have Joseph Lambrecht and Tanya Hoding-Mrazek interpreting for us. Thank you all for your participation in tonight's events. Here at Central Lakes College, we have nearly 300 outstanding faculty and staff who work every single day to help students achieve their goals. Thank you for all you do to keep our culture of caring real and alive here at CLC. And class of 2023, you might be surprised, but we are incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Often students are surprised that in your time, you've made a tremendous impact on us. You've shared your gifts, your challenges, your struggles, honestly and authentically. You helped us to learn how to support students who come after you better. And because of you, we have changed the student experience, we've added new programs, we've added new resources. This college is better because you were here, and we are very grateful for that. As you go forward, we wish for you that you will believe in yourself as much as we believe in you. You have every one of us here at Central Lakes College rooting for you, and we are extraordinarily proud of you. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce our Brainerd Campus Student Senate President, Angelina Schultz. Angelina began attending CLC in 2021, and this year will be graduating with her Associates of Arts degrees, as well as Business and Entrepreneurship and Honors Program certificates, and will also be graduating from Pequot High School. As Student Senate President, Angelina focused on increasing civic engagement and won a national award from an organization called Students Learn, Students Vote Coalition. Next year, she will pursue a career in advertising and public relations at the University of South Florida. Please help me welcome to the podium Angelina Schultz.
Good afternoon, Dr. Charlier, VP Johnson, Rebecca Kent Alberacht, Tracy Kleckel Jimenez. I want to welcome and honor everyone that is here today, staff, students, friends, and family. I know I could stand up here and say something like it's about the journey and not the destination, but for some, it's not. I know some would rather forget about the journey, or at least parts of the journey, and just want to celebrate and honor the destination today, and I welcome that. I invite you to do that. Sometimes it is about where you end up, and today we've arrived here, commencement. If you're like me, sometimes you do wonder, where is here, and what parts of the journey will you choose to celebrate today? And what will we be leaving behind? What are the postcards of our experiences at CLC? During my 2 years at Central Lakes College, I have had the privilege to be a part of the development and implementation of initiatives all over campus. I've had the opportunity to be at the forefront of making the Hub a reality. For those that don't know, the Hub is our Center for Basic Needs on campus, and it includes our food pantry and mental health resources. I've had the honor of witnessing our multicultural center come to fruition and watch it come alive with students gathering to celebrate multicultural holidays or even something as simple as March Madness. I've rallied on the Minnesota Capitol steps with the organization Lead MN, advocating for 2 years of free college and talking to our state legislators about issues that are important to us, the students. And for those that don't know, we just got that approved this morning, and my face and your future Senate President's face are all over the news articles for it, so that's pretty cool. Also, just as important and impactful, during my time here, I've seen students struggle. I've struggled too. Sometimes it's challenges like housing or food insecurity, but more often it's what students are struggling with that nobody gets to know unless they choose to share. Mental health, problems at home, or burnout. All of these problems are extremely real, and we see the last few affecting students at an accelerating rate. We have a mental health social worker and a therapist here on campus, but it's not enough. We voted in Student Senate this year to create a health services fee to increase our hours of our therapist, because students on our campus are losing their lives, and it's not something we're going to stand for. This year, our CLC Student Senate also won a national award for encouraging students to vote. And we didn't win this award because we were the smartest people in the room or even the most creative. We won this award because we persevered over all the things weighing us down and put in the work. But what now? As all of us walk down our new and exciting paths that are going to lead in all different directions, what will we leave behind? We leave behind all the things we wish we could have done. Hopefully, for you, the list is short, but unfortunately, mine is quite long. What we need to do is empower the students that aren't leaving. There's plenty of students that will walk through that door in the fall and have a whole nother year to do all the things we wish we could have done, and we need to empower them to do so. One question I get a lot is why? What motivates me to get up in the morning and go to meetings that I have from 7:30 in the morning to 7:30 at night? It's a question I get asked all the time, and it's so valid. And the long-awaited answer is, I don't know. I don't. Somewhere in my gut, I know, I feel that these issues in our community deserve attention. The result was that I never said no along the way. In spite of all the advice on social media from our mentors, our instructors, our parents, our friends, and even our family, it's not the answer you'd expect, not the answer about having good boundaries and making room for yourself. It may not even be the right answer, but it was my answer. And it worked. I'm here with you today. So as my last charge, my last act as your Student Senate President, I'd encourage you to say yes. Say yes and see where it takes you. See where it takes you next.
Thank you, Angelina, for those thoughtful words, and I know you've gotten a sense for how special students are here at Central Lakes College. At this time, I invite Interim Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, Mark Johnson, to join us.
Good afternoon. The Minnesota State Board of Trustees honors our faculty through the Awards for Excellence in Teaching program, recognizing that excellent teaching is at the core of what we do here at CLC. Each year, faculty, staff, students, and our communities from across the system select faculty members from their campuses to be recognized as outstanding educators. These instructors are put through a rigorous selection process. Tracy Cluckel-Jimenez has risen to the top and received the award for excellence in teaching this year. Tracy studied at Dartmouth College and abroad in Berlin, Germany, and Spain. After earning her master's degree from Minnesota State University, Mankato, she taught Spanish at Staples Motley High School for 18 years and at CLC for the past 10 years. She's excited to add Chile, Argentina, and Uruguay to her travel abroad next year. We think the world of her here. Please welcome Tracy.
Thank you, Mark. I don't know, you said good afternoon, but I'm going to say good evening, even though it's very light outside. President Charlier, Interim Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, Mark Johnson, Dean Kent Ellebrocht, Brainerd Campus Student Senate President Angelina Schultz, faculty, staff, families, guests, and CLC graduates of the class of 2023. I'm honored to share some comments on behalf of my colleagues and dear friends, the staff and faculty of Central Lakes College. How do we continue to grow and learn on our quest to become a more charitable human being? Exploration, participation, and collaboration. Explore and discover new perspectives, participate in building community, and work with others for the common good. These are the actions we need in this quest. At my daughter's Hazel Lake Montessori School, just west of Staples, there's a stack of tractor tires, which the children use to climb on. For each year of life, Ms. Sharon would allow them to go up to the next level. So when they're 2, they get to go on to the second peer. With added agility and knowledge came greater responsibility for one's own learning and safety. These graduated tractor tires, just like the academic degrees you earn, are an indicator of the skills you've acquired and the additional responsibilities you now have to play and work safely, fairly, and compassionately in community with others. Just as these children learn through their play, you learn that there are both challenges and disappointments in acquiring new skills. However, through ongoing dedication, persistence, and hard work, and the support of others, you are on the next level of tires, except for your level is probably pretty high. So now that you have new skills, how do you continue to grow and learn in your quest to become a more charitable human being? Through exploration and discovery of new perspectives. Every time we try a new angle, we see things from a different perspective and we learn. Recently, I took an Amtrak train from Staples down to St. Paul for the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities Teachers of Excellence Awards ceremony. Seeing the countryside from the second level of the train allowed me to see things I don't usually see from the car, I don't usually notice from the car. The canopy level of the trees, the matted plants and water in the ditches, the garbage behind the businesses, and the homeless encampments along the tracks as I got closer to St. Paul. Every time we become a passenger, we see and experience things we don't see as the driver. Every time we listen to someone else's story, we gain a new perspective on living and life. Now that you've gained a new perspective, how do you continue to learn and grow on your quest to become a more charitable human being? Through participation in community building. Our communities need you, your viewpoints, and your participation in order to grow and thrive. Join an organization, meet new people, participate. Without you, something is missing. I think I might have stolen that from the military. We're still trying to get to the bottom of this little laminated piece of paper that showed up on my dryer one day. Now my daughter is saying she saw it in a military ad, so. Don't say to yourself, they won't notice if I don't go. Say to yourself, the organizers and other participants will appreciate my presence and feel my support. Don't say to yourself, I'm not going to say anything because I might sound stupid. Say to yourself, if no one else says this, it will not be considered, and others will not know how I feel. We need to participate. We need to participate in events in order to learn and contribute, both locally and as a global citizen. In their text entitled, How to Build Community, the Syracuse cultural workers, whose mission is to nourish communities that honor diversity and creative expression and inspire movements for justice, equality, and liberation while respecting our earth and all of its beings, suggest the following. Turn off your TV or your cell phone, leave your house, look up when you're walking, greet people, learn from new and uncomfortable angles, use your library, take the children to the park, garden together, play together, ask for help when you need it, organize a block party, share your skills, buy from local merchants, bake extra and share. Thank you, Sandra Kaplan. Mediate a conflict, seek to understand. And in their text on how to build global community, the Syracuse cultural workers suggest, think of no one as them. Talk to strangers. Notice the workings of power and privilege in your culture. Visit people, places, and cultures not tourist attractions. Read the UN's Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Learn a second or third language. Understand the global economy in terms of people, land, and water. Question consumption. Never believe that you have the right to anyone else's resources. Judge governance by how well it meets all people's needs. Be skeptical about what you read, hear, or watch. Choose curiosity over certainty. Think south, central, north. There are many Americans. Honor indigenous cultures. And to add what author Robin Wall Kimmerer encourages us to do in her book, Braiding Sweetgrass, acknowledge and celebrate our reciprocal relationship with the rest of the living world. Think of us as we. And finally, now that you've become a part of the community, how do you continue to grow and learn on your quest to become a more charitable human being? Through collaboration. Don't say to yourself, I'm not going to bother anyone else with this. Think, how much better could this be if others were also to contribute their expertise? We are limited in our abilities to accomplish great things. However, as a team, we are unstoppable. We are in this together. Let's combine our skills for the betterment of all. It is through a diversity of skills and perspectives in our communities that we will be able to learn from one another and move forward. Thus, how do we continue to grow and learn in our quest to become a more compassionate, charitable human being? Through exploration, participation, and collaboration. Every time we listen and learn a new perspective, we learn more about what it means to be human. Every time we participate, we allow ourselves to learn as we contribute to the whole. Every time we collaborate with others, we learn more about ourselves and our abilities. You have challenged yourself, explored, interacted, discovered, practiced, performed, and passed. You've reached the next tier of tires. You have new responsibilities with these newly acquired skills. Continue to challenge yourself to be the best charitable human being you can be by seeking new perspectives, by participating in community building, and by collaborating with others for the benefit of our families and for the benefit of the world. Congratulations and best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy, for those powerful words. Tonight, we celebrate every member of the class of 2023. They've each worked diligently to achieve the milestone of graduation. But graduating with honor, or high honor, signifies truly outstanding academic achievement. Those who have earned academic honors wear a gold or a silver cord as part of their regalia. So at this time, will all students graduating with honor at any level please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Thank you. You can be seated. We also celebrate the strength and the resilience of our students, so I'm going to ask you a few of you to stand up again. If you are the first in your family to graduate from college, please honor us by standing. And stay standing, just stay up there. And then for the rest of you, if you worked either full-time or part-time while pursuing your studies, please stand as well. Our students inspire us, that's right. Okay, you can be seated now. Thank you. Amazing students. We also celebrate those who have aspired to earn college credentials while still enrolled in high school. Each year, students like Angelina, many regional high school juniors and seniors begin working on their college degrees through the post-secondary enrollment option here in Minnesota, or PSEO. We consider them dual graduates because they're graduating from Central Lakes College and their high schools this spring. This year, CLC has 172 area high school seniors graduating with a diploma, an Associate of Arts, or an Associate of Applied Science degree. Let's give these exceptional students one more round of applause. Thank you. As the candidates for graduation are recognized tonight, you'll see various accessories to the academic regalia, including stoles, cords, and medallions. These signify academic accomplishment as well as participation in CLC's many student organizations, a critical part of our efforts to facilitate connections and create a sense of belonging for every one of our students. And now for the highlight of our evening, the reason you are all here, the presentation of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. At this time, I invite Vice President Johnson and Dean Kent Ellebrock to come forward to present the academic awards. And in just a moment, I want to make sure I tell you that cheering, whooping, and hollering is very much encouraged.
Candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates will now come forward for the presentation and conferring ceremonies. Ushers will guide graduates forward.
The Accounting Associate of Applied Science, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Bookkeeping Certificate, and Healthcare Accounting Associate of Applied Science, Danielle Peltier. Cassandra Lupi. Kaylee Becker. Tirza Olson. From the Automotive Technology Program, Associate of Applied Science and Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Cade Mickelson. Wade Loeffler. Jaden McClanahan. Cyrus Bailey. Derek Gibble. Sophia Bernard. Allison Wahlberg. Aaron Beasley. Anthony Wallace. Jack Ross. Jace Wetzel. From the Business Management Program, Associate of Applied Science, Entrepreneurship Certificate, Business Assistant Certificate, and Business Transfer Pathway Associate of Science, Bryant Kerr. Zachary Nelson. Amanda Irish. Andrea Larson. Ariana Himley. From the Computer Information Technology Program, Associate of Applied Science, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, and Microsoft Office Professional Certificate, and from the Computer Network Administration Programs, Cameron Gliatone. Elizabeth Marie, and joining Liz is Tambara Garza, friend and CLC colleague. Brian Geffrey. Brock Platt. Sage Martinson. Sierra Braley. From the Criminal Justice Program, Associate of Applied Science, Criminal Justice Certificate, Law Enforcement Skills Certificate, and Natural Resources Law Enforcement Associate of Applied Science, Mason Barton. Richard Berry. Jason Bowler. Trent Lixon. Michael Rood. Joe Schley. From the Dental Assisting Program, Associate of Applied Science and Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Rowena Hansen. Anne Marie Thomas. Alyssa Putz. Kaya Nygaard. Cami Leek. Rachel Monosmith. Laura Wells. Alyssa Benner. April Addison. Danielle Coker. Allison Coventry. Ashlyn Alvord. Ashley Peterson. Destiny Ekdahl. Cheyenne Espeseth. Riley Krieger. Michaela Dahman. Riley Bando. Olivia Boyum. Rachel Lundell. Crystal Churchill. Chloe Andrus. Alexis Orth. From the Early Childhood Education Program, Associate of Applied Science, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Certificate and Transfer Pathway, Madison Hauge. Samantha McKeel. From the Emergency Medical Response Technician Certificate Program, Oakley Lemke. Lee Hess. Quentin Alexander Lance. Lucas Fisher. Alexandria Jupiter Mendoza. From the Graphic Design Program, Associate of Applied Science and Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Avery Johnson. Adam Oman. Adam Tembrell. Jordan Anderson. Dylan Connor. Duck Tree Pham. Amber Cartman. Morgan Schmidt. From the Healthcare Administrative Specialist Program, Associate of Applied Science and Certificate, and the Medical Scribe Certificate, Danae Kelm. From the Horticulture Program, Associate of Applied Science, Sustainable Greenhouse Production Diploma, and Sustainable Local Food Certificate, Nicole Atwater. Edmund Binda. Karen Meyer. Rachel Schoen. From the Individualized Studies Associate of Applied Science, Haley DeVrent. From the Marine and Power Sports Program, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Joshua Ewald. Jordan Orline. Timothy Blood. Jeffrey Cohn. Isaac Shoemaker. Braden Lane. Theodore Mishka. Jocelyn Coring. Trevor Leonard. Mike Hastings. Adam Flatagraph. Brandon Miller. Addison Nelson. Tyler Karg. Wyatt Wagoner. Gavin Wasmek. Daniel Armstrong. From the Natural Resources Technology Program, Associate of Applied Science, and the Natural Resources Conservation Services Certificate, Kimberly Scheffler. Ivy Chisholm. Connor Neeser. Dustin Potter. Megan Lanhart. From the Occupational Skills Program, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Rayanne Ahmed. Kaylee Figallo. John Parker. Allison Graham. Jenna Drawley. Jody Henneman. Cody Schroeder. Rachel Sloot. Kevin Ryan. Dashel Moreland. Victoria Martinez. Kirsten Whitman. From the Videography Production Department, Associate of Applied Science, Master Video Producer Diploma, Social Media Producer Diploma, and Online Media Specialist Diploma, Dustin DeMars. Blake Tunnell. Aaron Moyer. Matthew Hill. Shayla Kelps. Brianna Adams. Javon Coleman. From the Welding and Fabrication Department, Associate of Applied Science and Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Jonalise Morales. Dustin Carver. Emily Tinter. Ryan McGuire. Jackson Shinost. Corey Ryman. Michael Olson. Thank you. Aiden Demera. Anthony Skapansky. Jordan Vackel. Kyle Swila. Eric Minenko. Jayland Williams. Jaden Tekau. Morgan Majerus. Eve Otteson. Viola Reddick. Tayden Haugen. Brandon Dufour. Kenai Dahlgren. Tanner Catlett. Daniel Wohlers. Dusty Wilkie. Abraham Posner. Carter Sowens. Micah Olson. Dakota Cox. Justin Devolk. Emmett Richardson. Jonah Roskop. Andrew Albright. Brady Tensing. Logan Wenzel. Dawson Hudala. Jonas Ewald. Caleb Schenkel. Liam Harvey.
Will all the candidates for graduation please rise? President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College certified that these candidates meet all requirements for the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in their respective fields.
Upon recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. And to signify the receipt of your degree, you may now move the tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Please join me. Congratulations. Students, you may be seated. Graduates, you may be seated, I should have said. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our commencement exercises. Graduates and guests, we hope you'll join us for lemonade and cookies sponsored by the CLC Foundation in the cafeteria. We appreciate you joining us, and we ask that you remain seated during the recessional until you're directed by the ushers. Congratulations once again.